Prithvi Shaw brilliantly played 99, but he didn't quite play that shot for the team.
No, I mean, Kevin Peterson on commentary said it was a shot for the team. I'd disagree, because when you got to 99, you just lost your partner, Rishabh Pant. You've got 12 to get off 11 balls. The game's won. You just kind of knock it around. You know that the pressure's purely on the bowlers. They're going to have to try something. There's nothing really in that situation that as a batting unit you have to gamble too much, because you've won the game. And you could tell actually from the way that he was sitting just beyond the boundary, he was giving it all this, he was praying, because he knew that he'd got his team in such a winnable position. He'd won the game for them with an incredible innings, and he's an incredible talent. You know, he's going to be around the IPL, he's going to be around Indian cricket for many, many years to come, and he'll learn from the experience of actually when you get yourself in that position, alright, there's 3 figures to go for, and it's nice to get 3 figures by smacking it into the stands, but there's times when you just have to play a situation which is low risk, get the team over the line, wave your bat in the air as you've won the game. He'll learn from that tonight.
I think he'll learn from it tonight, but he's a terrific player, as you said. And the other important thing is he would have so much pressure on him. You know, there was this newspaper, absolutely scurrilous newspaper report which said that, Sachin had to have a chat with him because, his head was not in the right place. Sachin never even met him, because from the moment he came back from Australia, he went straight to Bangalore. So Sachin calls up the journalist and tells him, what are you talking about? I haven't even met the guy. And further, they went on to say that, he was dropped twice during the Mushtaq Ali, and he was sitting outside with the 103 temperature. So all this is playing on the young man's mind when he comes out there, The journalists reporting about him, incidents which are not even true. Bombay is supposed to have dropped him. So for him, this is like redemption, that, okay, I proved it. And I think whether what he was playing for, I thought it was just bad judgment taking that shot. He just should have chosen at that point in time to play the ball. He would have saved at least some amount of hair of Ricky Ponting.
But we've got to say, at the halfway stage, we felt that KKR probably had 30 runs too many. And to see a young player, we saw the skipper as well, Shirasera, go out and play in such a common, kind of commanding fashion. Hitting the ball to all parts, running between the wickets. Then you had Rishabh Pant come out there and play a little cameo with Prithvi Shaw, just cause chaos running between the wickets and hitting the ball to all parts. Again, 3 young Indian cricketers that have got a huge future ahead of them, and alright, he's not got the 100, okay, he'll be disappointed, but he'll be delighted now his team have won. But the way that he's played, it just it sends a message to me that he has got such a long future playing this game if he continues to play in that fashion.
And it is for that reason, despite the rap on the knuckles, that he is our MPL hero of the match. Prithvi Shaw brilliantly played. And there you see it, 99 of 55 deliveries. Yes, that 1 run extra would have been special. It would have probably not led to a super over, but fabulous strike rate of 180, 12 fours and 3 sixes. But a quick word on the other end. We talk about redemption. We had Kuldeep Yadav, who was the villain of the piece in the sense in the 11th over, just after Cricbuzz combox, when he went and conceded 20 runs, and then he comes and bowls the 20th over and takes it to a super over.
It's such a topsy-turvy one for him, because he bowls at bad over, comes back, redeems himself, comes in there, but then he had a sure run out which he missed. If he had got the run out up front, then maybe they wouldn't even have reached the super over, because remember, he had all the time in the world and he fluffed that. So it's been a strange match for them, and I think what is really important though is I don't think Kolkata will shrug and take this on their chin and move on, because this was a match they thought they'd lost, and they'd be quite happy that they managed to take this so far. On the other hand, Delhi, if they had lost this, it would have been a body blow to them, because they're a younger, more inexperienced side, and they don't have the history of success on their side. So this is a big win for Delhi,
Well, I think it's a huge win for Delhi, because Ricky Ponting can now go in the dressing room, shake all the players' hand and say, well done, you've got a win, but next time we've got to bowl and field a little bit better. From having the opposition at 65 for 5, we allowed them to go and get that big score because we were intimidated. Alright, Andrew Russell's an incredible striker, but they just looked intimidated by a bit of inexperience, and then when they get the bat in hand, they win the game. And you make sure as a batting unit, when you get yourself in that position again, win the game, don't go for the glory, and let's shake the opposition's hand. But the Delhi Capitals, as a junior team, as you could call them, are so young. 2 out of 3, it's a good start for their campaign.
The better. Let's go to another winner we have is our MPL Super Team Hero. And who is that going to be? Here we have Rishu Kumar Madhesia with 293.25 points. Very specific there. Not as high scoring as the first game, but nonetheless, again, the super over wouldn't have counted. But again, enough key players to pick from this game. the big man would have had to have been there, Dre Russ.
They must have had Dre Russ. I mean, actually, now to pick a fantasy team without Dre Russ seems a bit, that's not the right way to go.
Yeah, he was in my team for sure, so I haven't quite checked my MPL points, but I know Dre Russ was there. Not as many points, otherwise I would have been in there to add to my victory on the MPL Super Couch, but I'm not going to be greedy.